All right, I wouldn't have did it though. That's where it goes left. I would have got some of my niggas to do it, cause I would have already looked like the main suspect. So we won't throw them off.
Hey Jake, man, I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we got one of the craziest cases of get back, right? Two twin brothers arrested for a brutal ambush style murder after they allegedly got back at the man that robbed them 4 years before and made them strip naked on camera. Now you don't have to crash.
In jail tonight, accused of two Fort Worth murders days apart. Court documents reveal a bizarre set of circumstances leading to the first fatal shooting. However, a witness told police the second killing was payback for a robbery a few years ago. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager has been going through the police paperwork today, and she's got more. Peyton?
Steve, and the two murder scenes 2 weeks apart and right across the street from one another. We just learned that the suspect vehicle involved was caught on surveillance video in that North Fort Worth area on both of these nights. Fort Worth police tell us that suspect vehicle was registered to the twins' mother. Friday, Fox 4
Bro, okay, first off, y'all sliding in y'all mom's car and y'all didn't think this shit's gonna get back to you 4 years later and they slide in their mom's car. This shit already sounds fucked. Who the fuck is this?
visited Mary Aguado.
We don't really hang out outside anymore.
Again at her Garden Acres home in Fort Worth. Her fence in the same condition 1 month after a high-speed chase ended in her front yard.
Damn.
I mean, you're gonna go to prison for murder. There's nothing gonna hold you back. I mean, he could have hurt.
Let's watch that again.
Month after a high-speed chase ended in her front yard.
Bro didn't even try to turn.
I mean, you're gonna go to prison for murder. There's nothing gonna hold you back. I mean, he could have hurt anybody, you know, trying to get away.
The man in the Honda, 20-year-old Samuel Gabadaba.
I don't even think he tried to whip that bitch. It looked like he just ran into the thing. Like, bro, what?
Prison for murder. There's
1 month after a high-speed chase ended in her front yard.
Damn.
I mean,
He
you're gonna go to prison for murder.
Like,
There's nothing gonna hold you back. I mean, he could have hurt.
Let's watch that again.
Month after a high-speed chase ended in her front yard.
Bro didn't even try to
That's
turn.
how I drive.
You're gonna go to prison for murder. There's nothing gonna hold you back. I mean, he could have hurt anybody, you know, trying to get away.
The man in the Honda, 20-year-old Samuel Gabadabo. This week, Fort Worth police connected
Gabadabo.
Gabadabo and his twin brother Solomon Gabadabo to 2 murders back in November. In the early morning hours of November 15th, 19-year-old Devin Randalls was shot and killed at a North Fort Worth apartment complex near 35W and Western Center Boulevard. Investigators believe the victim, found with a surgical mask and gloves on, was breaking into vehicles with others. 2 weeks later and just across the
Wait. So the first.
Bro, Texas been going crazy, like, recently. Like, I done heard niggas saying that's becoming the new Chirac. Like, what y'all niggas think about that shit? Yeah, that's crazy to think about. Like, nigga, I used to think Texas was, like, an amazing place to go to when you got hella bread. Like, you can get hella land for cheap. But it's like, everybody know about it. It's oversaturated. Like, at a point, nigga, everything's gonna be filled up. Like, everybody got a piece of land in Texas, nigga. But to really sit comfortable, I think you need to go to the outskirts of Texas, where they be trafficking through, like, by like what 50 acres, nigga. Sit in the middle of that shit. Yeah, you chilling. You ain't gonna see none of this junky activity. Like, they gonna be cooling for real, for real.
Murder victim was found with a surgical mask and gloves on, and he was breaking into cars when he got killed. I'm confused on that. So were they doing it with him, or did they nail him in the process? Because it's like, if somebody's breaking into cars and maybe they hit their car or whatever the fuck, the mom's car, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he tried to break into the drive-by mobile, so they popped him because, you know, they clearly need whatever's in there. I don't know, but that, no one else finds that weird? Like, you're just gonna bypass that? A robber got killed?
Street of Western Center Boulevard, an employee at Flip's Patio Grill was murdered in the parking lot. Detectives determined 20-year-old Isaiah Gonzalez finished his shift on November 30th when he was gunned down in his vehicle. Fort Worth police say it appeared to be a targeted hit. According to a newly obtained search warrant, during the investigation, police received a tip that Gonzalez robbed the brothers 4 years ago and forced the twins to undress at gunpoint. The tipster told officers they recently heard the Gabatabo brothers were responsible for Gonzalez's murder.
Pause. I'm trying to figure out how to react to that. I don't know what's like, because we covered the case in Memphis. Y'all remember that? Where they were looking for a guy and they couldn't find him, so they kidnapped his roommate and made him strip on Facebook Live. And it just so happened to be the roommate was 17, so now they got charges, like weird charges on a minor. But what's up with the fixation of making somebody strip, bro? Because it's like,
Bro, could these niggas be gay? Straight up like that. The niggas just be undercover DL gay. There ain't nothing more to it. Like, what the fuck? I was just thinking about this shit. Them niggas, they be like, suck my dick. Why you saying suck my dick to another nigga? Like, but that shit gay, nigga. It ain't no disrespect. You disrespecting yourself. But you disrespecting yourself for real, for real. Stop saying that goofy ass shit. Like, you mad as hell talking about some nigga suck my dick, man. I get what you saying, bro. Well, if we being technical, you don't like.
what are you getting out of that unless you're just weird? Like, what are you? I don't understand. Like, you're trying to see the gummy worm at gunpoint? Like, what the fuck is? And then there's two of them. So, unless Isaiah had co-defendants, to hear one man have both of them at
I just had to say that shit, like, bro, y'all niggas weird.
gunpoint, hey, you know, he pulled out, made them pull out. This shit's fucking crazy. And then 4 years later, they didn't forget it. Oh, he works at Flips. He works at a burger restaurant. I bet we're gonna catch him when he comes outside. And they dumped into the car. And it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's you know, killing is wrong. But it's like, people don't forget, right? And when you're doing a lot of dirt, you're gonna forget what you've done to people. If you're really doing a lot of dirt, they're gonna remember, but you won't. So it's like, homie, you can't just go work at a fucking burger restaurant and you're stripping people at gunpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the word is gonna get out and you're gonna find a situation like this.
Investigators say they found a video on Gonzalez's phone of two naked young men at gunpoint. Using facial recognition software, police determined the young men in the video to be the twin brothers.
That's crazy. 4 years later, and they find the video in the victim's phone of him doing the crime that is now alleged to be the motive for revenge. They use facial recognition.
Y'all niggas.
Man,
all three of them niggas dumb. Like, you gonna keep the video on your phone for what? For what? For evidence purposes, nigga? For purposes like this? When them niggas come back and kill you and the police get your phone and see who it is, and now they have a motive? Bitch. You wrote your name on them bullets. Like, it's not more to it. You did that to yourself, thinking you gonna rob two niggas and stay in the same state or it seemed like the same city, and you found out. You fucked around and found out. You paid your price. Karma came back. See, niggas doing that. They don't be ready for karma, bro. She don't play. But y'all niggas just... Not y'all niggas. It was one nigga. What am I talking about? That nigga, he should have moved. What you doing? What I don't understand, how you rob a nigga and get a job next month? Like, I don't get it. How you go from gangster to civilian? You can't do that. Especially when you did some street shit like this. Like, these is, and then you let these niggas walk away in their draws. Well, I don't know what he stripped them down to. Like, the nigga gay as fuck, bro. But, like, come on now. Nigga, I think he's at Facebook Live, whatever. Man, dumb as fuck.
It's likely matching it with the mugshots in the database. And, you know, it pinpoints like the structure of the face. It'll get tattoos, everything, right? And they were able to use facial recognition to say, oh, that's these two people, whatever. These two are the victims. And they came back and nailed him. This must be the reason. That's crazy.
Then on December 12th, that's when Samuel Gabadabo was arrested for evading arrest in the Garden Acres pursuit and bonded out. At the time,
I swear 1090J almost just said nigga. Nah, this the homie though. I ain't gonna push.
I can nail him. This must be the reason. That's crazy. Nail him. People, whatever. To say, oh, that's these two people, whatever. These two are the victims. And they came back and nailed him. This must be the reason. That's crazy.
Then on December 12th, that's when Samuel Gabadabo was arrested for evading arrest in the Garden Acres pursuit and bonded out. At the time, Fort Worth police say they didn't have enough evidence connecting him to the two murders. This week, on Thursday, Fort Worth's fugitive unit found the brothers at a residence in Burleson and booked them into the Tarrant County Jail. Back at Mary Aguado's house,
They're gonna come fix it probably next week, but on my dollar.
She fronted the money for a new fence, now hoping for a guardrail, but thankful her family wasn't hurt that December day.
He jumped my fence where my mom was right there.
She need a stronger guardrail.
Police also...
That's fucked up. How y'all gonna cut the story off of she's about to tell it? Like, at least throw a GoFundMe out there for her fence or something. Shit.
say that surveillance video from Flips showed two suspects in hood.
And these news carriers, news anchors, don't get no fuck, nigga. I'm just say the news channel, like, if they really cared, they'll put some money up towards, like, but they really wouldn't say it on news, though. That would be the best thing not to do. But it'll just be like, yeah, we gave her some money to help her towards her situation. It's nothing to do that. These niggas make billions of dollars.
Get out of the tall grass, wait for Gonzalez and his girlfriend.
Like, come on, bro. Billions of dollars. Not millions, billions.
To get to his vehicle and then open fire. The search warrant we obtained also talks about shoe impressions that investigators followed to the suspect's vehicle before it took off. And police say those shoe impressions matched Air Force Ones that belonged to these brothers.
Wow.
Nigga, if you ain't doing a hit in G-Fazos, you ain't doing the real hit, nigga. Come on now. Everybody know that nigga done did a hit G-Faz. But it ain't like you meant to do that. That's just what shoe you had on that day. Come on now. And it ain't a coincidence you had that shoe on every day. Like, don't be mad at the nigga, bro. That's his best shoe. Like, chill, bro. It's the G-Fazos. Like, it match every outfit. Like, most niggas only wear black and white anyway. The black, white, red. And if you getting jazzy, you gonna do black, white, red, and blue. Like, most niggas ain't throwing the whole orange outfit on. You not Kodak. Feel me? You can't do it like Kodak. Kodak match. Never mind. We ain't even finna get into Kodak. That's a totally different nigga, bro. We talking about this.
Peyton here just solves the case. The Air Force Ones did it. The shoe impressions, they must have had some black Air Force Ones because shooting them, waiting in the bushes is black Air Force One energy. They waited in the bushes, Buddy came out, and they nailed him with his girl, and luckily they ain't hit the girl. Damn. Now this is interesting. This is again breaking down the allegations. The two twin brothers are 20 years old. And it says in the first murder, 19-year-old Devin Randles was shot multiple times when he was trying to steal items from cars in the complex parking lot. Shortly before he was shot, early in the morning on November 15th, Randles and 3 other men wearing masks and hoodies walked from his house to the apartment complex. So in total, it was 4 people, right? They began checking for unlocked vehicles in the lot. Randles' friends told police Randles was shot right after he opened the front passenger door of a white sedan. Surveillance videos from both the apartment complex and Flip's Patio Grill, where the second homicide occurred on November 30th, showed the suspects fleeing in the same white Nissan Altima. Records showed that the car was registered to the Gabadabo twins' mother, and surveillance footage from their apartment complex appeared to show at least one brother entering an elevator around the time the car left and returned during the time frame of one of the shootings. It sounds like the burglar Devin, with his 3 homies, walked up on the wrong fucking car. They opened up the car to the twins, and you got these 2 alleged cold-blooded smackers sitting in this car, and Buddy opens their shit wearing a mask and gloves, and they BAM! I'm gonna be honest with you, if that's how it went down, they're gonna beat that.
That's an easy case to beat. What, nigga? What? It's a free body. You should never touch my door handle, nigga. You know that's not your car. You what? What? And I think Texas is stand my ground. Like, even though you had a mat, bro, what the fuck? What are you doing? You had to know who was in this car, nigga. I told 12. I fear for my life the second. I don't know why I ran, but nigga, I fear for my life the second I seen them black guys with masks on. I have history of being robbed. I'm terrified of my life ever since that occurred. I'm just, bitch, I would have started bawling my eyes out, nigga. Nigga, I ain't know what to do. Nigga, I would start calling for God and my mother. Nigga, I would have got bail. For damn sure. And it's the same nigga that robbed me. Come on now. He opened my door. He approached me. Don't ask me why I'm at his job. I was trying to get some food. You ask my lawyer that type shit. Like, come on now. Shit, I wouldn't even be talking to them niggas. Why this nigga got? Nah, I don't know. But hey, come on now. They're gonna beat this shit for sure.
That's a forcible felony, breaking into somebody's car, right? While they're in it. If they're not in it, that's different. You can't just blow somebody down for breaking into your shit, but you're in the car, completely different story, right? It's kind of like someone breaks in your house. You can't just kill them for that. But if you're in the house, it's a home invasion, right? If that went down like that, I believe they're gonna beat that. But the fact that they're sliding in their mom's car, and that's the same car seen leaving from the burger restaurant, it might be over with for them on that second murder. And the fact that somebody did the 1-800 call tip and literally gave them the rundown 4 years ago, he stripped them, and then they found the footage. Like, that must have happened in high school. If the 2 victims, Isaiah was 20 and the 2 twins are 20, that must have happened in high school, and he still had the video on his phone. And they came back for revenge. Now, a GoFundMe has been made stating support Zay's family in their time of need. They asked for $10K, and over $11,000 has been donated. And it says in this description right here, on November 30th at 2:30 a.m., Zay ended his shift at Flips. When him and his girlfriend made it to their car, they were ambushed by 2 people who fired over 15 rounds into the driver's side of the vehicle where he was. He was transported to the ER where he later passed away due to his injuries. Zay, his girlfriend and sister, just moved into an apartment together, and finding the funds now to give him a proper burial and funeral will be difficult, especially with Christmas around the corner and Thanksgiving having just passed. Any help would be greatly appreciated. So he died before Christmas. Obviously, his girlfriend is going to be traumatized from this situation. And you know what? Prayers out to her. Unfortunately, it sounds like a decision he made 4 years ago caught up to him. And I'm genuinely happy that it was only him targeted. It states they only shot on the driver's side, and so easily that girl could have fell victim too. Prayers out to the family. This literally, you have to view things from all perspectives. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh, he deserved it. He did this, he did that. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. But what I will say is, how do we know he wasn't wilding during that time in his life and changed his life? And you know what? I'm gonna put this bullshit aside. I'm gonna find a job. I'm gonna do better. But unfortunately, just because we change our ways, we can't change what we've done. And this is another example, right? For the youth. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your feelings. Watch your feelings, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your lifestyle. Watch your lifestyle, it controls your destiny. Because a move you make 4 years down the line can get you killed. But hey, it's 10.